Hello guys, it's Dramatic Pickles and on my second channel, Dramatic Extras, and today I'm going to be doing a long belated review of Angels Airwaves' fourth album, Love Part 2. Now, I was originally going to review this around Christmas because that's when I got the CD, the whole deluxe package, that awesome thing. But I don't know how this happens, but I ended up doing an unboxing instead. I See, I don't know how that happens, but that's what happened. I mean, what can I say? But all right, I'm gonna be reviewing this album today, so please enjoy. I don't know how many views it's gonna get. Probably get like 2, but who cares? Here we go. I'm gonna start off by saying, honestly, this is the album that made me discover this band. My friend told me about them before, but this is the album that made me really get into them. I heard the song Surrender. That was the first song I heard from this. They on iTunes they had the whole free single of the week thing, and I downloaded that for free, and that was so cool. I mean, that song, oh, I listened to it over and over and over and over again. It's really inspiring song, and it's got some I mean, it's got some great sounds in it. It's weird because it's just the kind of music that I like. It's like really spacey driving rock. It's really cool. I was really impressed, and then I saw, oh my gosh, they're releasing an album. I think I'll buy it because Surrender is so amazing. So that's what happened. I ended up buying it. I bought it on Amazon, and then I got the deluxe package for Christmas. So I really didn't need to buy it then, but still. That's off the point. I'm going to review this now, like I said a minute ago. Let's just do track by track. It's what I'm good at. I don't know how else to review an album. Alright, Saturday Love. Now I gotta say, this intro is so cool. The way it starts out, it's like, gets really dark, and then it goes into this, like, swelling kind of orchestral vibe with some synths going on, and it makes me think of like a ship sailing in the ocean. I don't know. It's just so captivating. Um, Definitely. I feel weird saying this, but it's definitely among like among the best intros of to songs that I've ever heard in my life. It's just really cool, and then it goes into that big uplifting, awesome guitar driven vibe where the drums and everything's like going really fast and stuff, really uplifting, really happy sounding, and it's very classic Angels and Airwaves sounding. And Oh, let me tell you, yes, I did say, and this is true, that I became a fan and I really got into this band because of this album. But I did go back and listen to all their other stuff. So when I reference the stuff from their the earlier career, I know what I'm talking about. So don't think I'm just saying it for no reason. I know what it sounds like. So I'm gonna say that. Okay, yeah. So I just need to get that out of the way. Anyways, then it goes into the song, and I actually don't think the intro matches the song, the actual song when the verse comes in. When he starts singing. I don't think the song does the intro much justice. The intro, oh my gosh, that could be a song on its own. It's just really amazing. But just the song itself, the verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, yeah, that part after the intro, it's just, it doesn't match to me. I don't know why. Just, I don't know. But good song overall. I'd say 4 out of 5 stars. Solid 4 out of 5. Maybe 4.5. I don't know. The intro is just so amazing, though. Epic. All right, second song, Surrender. Probably my favorite on the album, and my favorite Angels and Airwaves song overall, of all time, probably. This song starts out with a driving bass drum beat and an amazingly awesome guitar riff. Well, no, it's not really a guitar; it's a synth, keyboard, but it's amazing. Oh my gosh, probably the best lyrics I've heard in an Angels and Airwaves song. Yeah, oh my god, especially the second verse. I mean, there's a place to hide. It's in our minds. It's in our hearts. It's well known that we have a fragile heart. You know, it's just so cool. It's really, really nice lyrics. Um, I know it's a bit repetitive. I will not surrender, but it's great, outstanding lyrics. And the song itself, I mean, musically, it's so like uplifting and hopeful, and it's just really awesome. You know, great message. I mean, I will not surrender. Um, what more can you ask for? You know, this song is definitely a full blown 5-star song. Great, exactly what you need. It's just convincing from the second it opens. Great. All right. Then Anxiety. This song is more rock, definitely. But than some of the other songs on the album. But it starts out with, no, I don't know what it is. Like, it almost sounds like a xylophone synth, perhaps. But it's a very nice sound, and then it slowly builds up into this really epic, hard hitting beat with the piano and the drums. Oh my gosh, it's really fun. I mean, well, fun doesn't do it justice. It's really epic. It's amazing. It's really fun to drum to. It's awesome to drum to. Oh my gosh. But hard hitting, like passionate. Oh my gosh. Intense, beautiful. That piano riff. It really kind of sounds like Muse's Starlight. You know that song. It kind of reminds me of that. Which brings me to another point. Several songs on this album sound like other songs, including songs from their own catalog, which kind of scares me. It's like, are they running out of ideas? But I'll get to that later. Anxiety, good song. I'd say 4 out of 5 stars. Pretty cool lyrics and a really cool bridge, especially for the drums. Oh my gosh, after the second chorus, it goes into that "Don't pressure us" part, and then yeah, I can't mimic it, but the drums in that is so cool. A blast to drum to. It's just really great. I think that's Adam's really out is his best song in the album. And I'm sad he left the band, but I'm glad Ilan Rubin took his place. I'm glad, excited to see what happens. But that's off the point. All right, Anxiety, 4 out of 5 stars. Next song. It's kind of weird. Originally, it was called Crawl, but then the name changed to My Heroine. It's Not Over. It's like 3 different names for this freaking song. It's this song is I really like the beginning, and I like the piano in the beginning. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh. But I really like the verse he sings in the beginning. The slower part, and then when it goes into the rock song, it reminds me of Blink a lot. That I could definitely see that as a Blink song. That part of it. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Not the best song on the album, but it's good. And the lyrics get a little cheesy, but I'm just gonna say the part of that song that stands out to me is the beginning. I made tonight a memory. That part, that's great part. But the second part's just okay. I mean, it sounds a lot like Blink. I'm not saying Blink's bad. No. I mean, I'm saying it sounds like Blink, but I mean that the second part just doesn't really impress me. All right, and then it goes into Moon Is My Witness. Now, this is a cool song. It's so smooth and like I don't know how to put it. It's really smooth, and I love the synth thing and the guitar thing and the snare drum coming in and the bass drum in the background, and then the second part where the song kind of is like this really cool, like this riff going on the guitar, and then just kind of ends with this. And then it goes into this really kind of dark kind of vibe, but like Love Part 1, this song, this album has really, the tracks flow with each other, even more so on Part 2 than Part 1. But my point is, the second part of Moon Is My Witness is an intro to Dry Your Eyes. That happened a lot on Part 1, and it happens a lot on this album too. But it's really cool. I mean, the sounds they make. It's just the movie they put out, Love, the feature film, is just so like the sounds they make on this album match the emotions and the message in that movie so much. It's just so powerful. Like I can't even explain it. I mean, it's so perfect, you know. And then Dry Your Eyes comes in. This song is all right. No one can deny this sounds like Everything's Magic. I mean, come on. But I really like the beginning where it goes dun 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 dun. I love that whole thing that they do, and the synth in there is really cool. It's a good song. 4 out of 5 stars. Oh, Moon is My Witness. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Great song. But Dry Your Eyes is a good song. Not a great song, but a good song. I like the verse more than I do the chorus. The chorus sounds so similar to Everything's Magic. I mean, um, but yeah, I mean, this is what scares me. They're kind of running out of ideas. It sounds like. I mean, you wouldn't purposely make it just sound just like Everything's Magic, would you? Um, another point. Another thing is that the songs are a little repetitive. I mean, in Dry Your Eyes, you know, it goes from the verse, the chorus, the verse, the chorus, then it goes. I mean, the little bridge, the break in the middle of the song could be a little longer. It's kind of too short, and then it goes right back to the chorus. You're like, oh, this again, you know. It's good overall. Dry Your Eyes, 4 out of 5 stars. All right, next song. Oh my gosh. Why am I blanking out on this? Is it The Revelator? Excuse me. Do. I'm so bad at this stuff. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. I suck. I apologize. Yep, I was right. The Revelator is the next song. Sorry. Yes, this song I like. It's very good, but it's just like it sounds so similar to their stuff. But I'll just talk about this song as a song alone. I'm not going to compare it to things, but it's very good. I like the so it starts out with this weird like bass line, which this bass line's cool. And then the beat comes in, it's like, tell me your name there. But it's a good groove, and the chorus is just average, you know. But I mean, it's a good song overall. It doesn't really catch my attention. I like it more than. Oh wait, no, it's just the same as Dry Your Eyes. But it's just an average song to me. It's good, but I mean, it's nothing great. It's definitely nothing great. It's just average. All right, and then the next song. One last thing. This is a cool song. It's cool. It's like the kind of song you want to go like I don't know, bike riding to. I mean, it's just really uplifting, definitely. And the lyrics are cool. You know, like I found one last thing to believe in. I mean, yeah, that's legit. I can take that. That's awesome. But no, not but. No, there's no buts in this song. It's just awesome. It's good. It's upbeat. It's got cool drums. It's got cool guitar. It's got good bass. You know that thing in the beginning, that thing. I'm pretty sure that's a bass. That's not. I mean, make it the bass part. I mean, Matt needs to do more stuff on the bass. But I mean, this is a great song. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 5 out of 5 stars. It's very good. I mean, it just meets your expectations instantly. It's a very good song. One last thing, yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. All right, Inertia. I like the intro to this song. You know the that thing. I like that, but that's really the only part of the song that really grips me. Except for that cool guitar riff, the distorted guitar riff. That's very nice. But otherwise the song's just good. I mean, it's nothing special, but it's good. It's just, but it does have it does kind of revolutionize from the classic AVA, Angels and Airwaves style of songwriting. It doesn't really go verse, chorus, or anything. It has its own kind of path to follow, but it's very nice, and I respect it very much. I respect this song, and I give it 4.5, no, 4 out of 5 stars. But I really like the intro, and yeah, and I like the quotes from the movie at the very end. It's a good message. Behold the pale horse. Now this is a rocking song and another great drumming song on the album. Very good. Yes. I like the little synth riff they do there. Um, and it's just a really it's kind of uplift. It's not as it's actually a little sense of darkness in this song. And from the lyrics, I can easily tell that this song is about the world ending, the end of the world. It's just it's funny, which gives you the sense like this is a concept album. I mean, it's supposed to be a concept album, but now I'm getting off point a little bit. But this song is good, fast paced, good rock song. Solid. I mean, solid song. It's great. I don't know what else to say. It's just fine. All right, and then all that we are, or you know, I thought it was called "We Are All That We Are." That's what iTunes said and Amazon, and then they all changed at some point. I don't know when that was, but anyways, this song starts out really like quiet and like really comforting almost, and then it builds up into the most epic. I'm gonna say this: the most epic guitar solo I've ever heard. I'm not kidding. I've listened to lots of stuff. This is the most epic guitar solo I've ever heard. This proves that you do not need to be complicated and, intricate to be impressive. Oh my gosh, this is just like, I'm pure heavenly, I mean, it's just like, it gives me goosebumps and chills every time I listen to it. It's just like the kind of song you listen to, well, just like looking up at the stars or watching something explode. But it's like it's the soundtrack to epicness. That's a good way to put it. It's just the most epic, uplifting thing I've heard in my entire life. Amazing. I mean, just awesome. And then it just, boom, then it ends and it just fades out. It's like, that's love. That is love. Part 1, 2, that is love. That is the whole thing. Boom. It's over, and you were just hit with a bomb of happiness. I mean, it is beyond words. I mean, beyond what words can describe. Guys, this is a 5-star song. I mean, I do like Surrender better, but I mean, this song is just, I mean, there's just nothing bad about it, literally. Great song, great song. I highly recommend it. Guys, listen to this song if you're feeling down. You will instantly be lifted up. I mean, it's awesome. Alright, now, I'm going to point something out. Let's see. There's many times on this album that the songs sound like other songs. Alright, well, I finished my track-by-track review. Now I'm going to tell you a couple notes. Definitely many instances that songs in this sound like other songs from their own catalog and from other people's stuff. I don't know if it's very intentional. It might be on accident. I mean, as time goes on, it's going to be harder and harder to come up with original stuff, because everyone keeps writing things. But that's off the point. But it's a very good point. But think about that. I mean, really. But I'm going to point out that Saturday Love, the guitar riff that goes into after the orchestral part, sounds so much like Heaven from I, Empire. No, not just sounds so much. It is identical to Heaven. I mean, it frightens me. Like, is Tom running out of stuff? I mean, it's really it doesn't matter too much, but it does bother me. Like, really? Are you running out of stuff? I mean, I don't know. Surrender sounds like Some Origins of Fire and The Adventure. They all share the same. I'm pretty sure they're all in the same key, too, which is really kind of like, really? It's like, what? Seriously? But Surrender's a great song. Don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh, I already told you favorite on the album, but I mean, it sounds just like it. Um, and then Anxiety. There's nothing similar to other stuff about that. Dry Your Eyes. No one can deny that this sounds like Everything's Magic. It's a complete rip off of it. But I mean, it doesn't count as ripping off something if it's something you wrote. I mean, but still, it's like, really, again, like, come up with something else. It's a great chorus line, but you kind of ruined it by putting it again. But no disrespect, great song, great songs, great melody. But I mean, do you have to use it twice? Like the exact same thing? And I'm pretty sure this is in the same key too. I don't get it. But and Behold a Pale Horse. Oh wait, Anxiety, right? Anxiety. The piano riff reminds me very much of Starlight by Muse. Very much. But it is. I do like this riff better than the one in Starlight, but they're each with pianos. They each have the same chord progression in the background of it, and they each share almost the same notes. So I'm gonna say it's kind of a copy of that, but not much, and it's better actually. No disrespect to Muse, one of my favorite bands ever, but I mean, it is very much a copy of it. And Behold the Pale Horse. Now, I don't want to get hate for this, but the riff in the main theme of the song, that synth riff, dun 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 dun, that part sounds like, now bear with me here, Milo Xyloto, okay, by Coldplay. I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. The title track to that album. I'm not talking about that album, but I'm saying the title track, the 40-second intro, opening track of that album, Milo Xyloto, has dun 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 dun, and this has dun 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 dun. But I mean, the same notes, obviously. But I mean, these were each created around the same time. I doubt they copied it. I mean, I really don't think they would copy it, and I don't think they did. But it's a valid point. It's a valid thing to point out. But it sounds a lot like it. But I mean, Angels and Airwaves, they did different rhythm and everything. But another thing, it's the same chords in the background too. So it is notably similar. Sorry, I just had to point that out, okay? To be a reviewer, I just had to point that out. I'm sorry if I offended you. But, it's true. It sounds a lot like that. But, I mean, you know, Miles Aldo, October, this November. I mean, I don't know. I doubt they copied it. I highly doubt it. But, I just had to point that out, okay? Oh my gosh, all of my reviews seem to go over 20 minutes. I don't know what it is with me. But, I'm going to wrap this up. Overall, guys, I'm probably going to give this album a 4 stars out of 5. I want to say 4.5, but there is a lot of stuff. Similar sounding things, plus just the kind of similar sounding melodies and stuff. But one thing I want to point out. Oh my gosh, it's going to be like an hour long, isn't it? I'm sorry if I'm taking up your time. Thank you for staying this long and watching the whole thing, but I got to say, those people who are complaining about this sounding so much similar to Love Part 1, I mean, come on. It's Part 2. It's not supposed to sound, which, I mean, respect this. It's a Part 2. It's not a whole different album. If it was a whole different album, I would say, yeah, it shouldn't sound just like it, but I know it sounds a lot like the sounds in Love Part 1, but it's a sequel to it. It meshes all together with the movie, and that's the whole Love series. So it's not a bad thing for it to sound like similar to it. I mean, it makes sense in this case, okay? So don't bash that. Alright, guys, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching this review. 25 minutes, come on. Alright, I'm sorry for taking up so much time. See you guys later. Bye.